Hey, gang. Welcome to my life, where anything is possible, and nothing is as it seems. I'm Freedom, and I'll be your host, coming at you from within the depths of Geistopia. Welcome to my life's project, an experiment in life on art. A living storyboard, if you will. Each premise is that life is experiential, and such you can do experience the life you choose. I wasn't gonna say it. Yes, you were. Yes, I was. It is based on the use of the wheel of life on the arts for the new millennium as life-building tools. Yeah, it's true. Welcome to My Life is an ITV Studios Geist House Players production in association with the Center for Creative Inspirationalism. Just Us Productions, the parent company, would like to give a shout out to the following for their ongoing and oft times unknowing inspiration and support. Princess Guttlebug, Princess Sunshine, Craze and Company, the Shaman, the Pillar F and Bob, the Warden, the entire Butter Clan, Fairy Princess, Professor Siggy Chong, Sparky Wenceslas, who the hell's Spooky? Hoagie Snowflake, the Van Man, and General Ralph Glossop, may they rest in peace. The Looch, the Basset Hound, Bert Ton, the Baker, the Cornbread, Andy Pandy, the Mutter, Jason, old Danny Boy, St. Diane, and you, Brother John, Thing 1 and Thing 2, all the people in my neighborhood, the Spirit, the Rocks, CCPA, the PAF, and AMPDT, Chanel number 5, Superstars, Sir Richard Slouch, the Wixians, the Socialite, the Village of Idiots, Biz Never Dancing Queen, Downtown Encyclopedia Brown, Baby Mama Rabbit, My Wisconsin Belle, the Babes, and of course, a very generous sponsor who, not so much, wishes to remain anonymous. It is Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Time looming. I'm really hoping that has something to do with wool. Probably not. No, probably not. So I missed a video yesterday and I kind of saw that coming. I don't know, yesterday was different and weird. I will probably also miss tomorrow because I work all day. I think yesterday was very different and weird for me because the death and dying video was necessary. So first, thank you very much, Luch and my Bell, for kind of setting that up and putting it out there for the universe to make me deal with. It needed to be put out there. I don't know how often, if ever, I have told that story in its entirety. Usually it's in bits and pieces as is deemed necessary. For instance, my Belle asked me, she was like, so who else knows this? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, you don't know who you told? I was like, no, I don't know who I told what. So it needed to be put out there because now we kind of have a base to work from. You have an understanding of where, a slight one, of where I'm coming from at this point and what has impacted and influenced my life. That will forever be the day that I will say is the start of it all. That's when I'll tell you life changed. The thing to remember, though, is life had already changed. That started in like March of 1996 when I just freaking dropped onto the floor, woke up 3 hours later and picked myself up and moved on with life, kind of. From there on, life is very different. And that vision, so you're thinking death and dying, hey, you had a bad dream, right? Some tequila and bad tacos, perhaps. Except it's not, because it's not the first time I had a vision at that point. First time I had a vision was the day I dropped onto the floor. There was one in Bar Harbor, Maine that still sticks with me and I am still trying to process and put into my life. And the whole day that followed that vision in Bar Harbor, Maine was absolutely divine. There were other little moments along the way too, like the wind one time whispered an answer in my ear, no lie. I put something out to the universe, a breeze blew over my body, I heard an answer, and 10 seconds later it came true. I don't know, you tell me. I'm going through this phase right now of trying to be very grateful, kind of counting my blessings. For instance, lately I find I'm very grateful for music, the ability to hear it, the capability of letting it move me, and I'm just finding that I stop more often and just kind of, the days, I've been loving the days. They've been beautiful days, even when they've been cloudy and rainy and crappy and miserable. They've been beautiful days. I'm doing this because I think it's a necessary. Gratitude is the best attitude, right? Count your blessings. The thing is, like, you gotta count them where they lie. And, you know, I mean, for me, you would think it's kind of few and far between and hard to come by. And maybe it is in some ways. In other ways, I am blessed every day. Every day. Amen. And counting blessings is much like faith. I always say, you know, faith is easy when everything is good. It's when things get challenging that not only is faith a little harder, but more important. And counting your blessings is the same way. Man, if you can't count your blessings when there aren't many, and you have to search for them and find them, then it's irrelevant how many you can count when you're overabundant in them, because you've missed the point. Every moment is a blessing. Everything that happens is a blessing, even the bad things. So I've been kind of trying to work through that, and it's been fun. There really is this consciousness, this paradigm shift happening, and I'm not quite sure what's going on yet. I'm just putting that out there. Oh, committed suicide. It's an elephant suicide. So tonight I'm going to Hoagie's. It's the Tuesday night sleep in a shower. Along the way, I'm waiting to hear from the professor. He's been lodged up in the hospital, so I want to see if I can try and sneak in and see him, maybe stop and say hello to the putter along the way. Tomorrow I work all day, like I said, and tomorrow night's a void. I'm really not sure where I'm sleeping, where I'm parking the car. I have some things in mind, and I don't know. There's something weird about tomorrow night. Thursday is a short day, right smack dab in the middle of the day, but late enough that I can do some stuff in the morning. Friday and Saturday are identical. They're going to be repeats of each other. Somewhere in here, I'm going to try to get to the college for a few hours. Maybe that's holding itself, though, for something else, because that's been challenging for like 2-3 weeks now. Every time I say I'm going to get there, I don't get there. There could be an adventure on Saturday, I don't know. And beyond that, like, next week's schedule isn't out yet, so I have no clue what Sunday on is. That's where we're at right now. So if you're not already there, go to the Welcome to My Life Facebook page, WTML. You're going to find links to all the blogs, including the one that I just posted this morning. You're going to find past videos that aren't on the YouTube medium. You're also going to find special content that doesn't make it to YouTube, like, for instance, me singing karaoke. You might want to think twice about that. Enter at your own risk. Slow down. You might not want to click that button so fast. Also, if you're not there already or haven't been, go to the YouTube channel, Welcome to My Life, subscribe to it. You can follow all the videos in progression there. I strongly suggest you do that if you haven't. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Here, there, everywhere. Blow this shizzle up. Where are my social media warriors? Let's do this, shall we? So, without hesitation, from here in Geistopia, for now and for always, this is your beloved Rev, and Walt, und Doc, and Johnny, and those guys, wishing you peace, love, light, and freakishness, baby.